The House will come to order. Prayer by the chaplain.
Divine Companion, you are called by many names in a multitude of languages, but no name exhausts your wonder. We gather today from all across this state with our variety of names: Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Hindu, Sikh, humanist, indigenous, black, Asian, white, Latino. There are so many more names, but no single name exhausts our identity. Yet you know us. You know what matters about each one of us and about all of us together. Show us a glimpse of that vision today. As we gather, a wide beam of prayer radiates to serve the whole state of Minnesota this morning. A prayer for nursing home aides, auto mechanics, bank tellers, grocery store clerks, farmers, for parents, friends, children, partners, those without homes or without employment. Open our eyes to see them all and their dignity in your freeing love. Open our hearts to one another to keep doing the work needed here now. Open our hands to receive what each can offer. As the prophet Isaiah said in a time long ago, learn to do good, seek justice, rescue the oppressed, defend the orphan, plead for the widow. Come now, let us reason together. Well, now let us reason together for this time. Breathe upon us, representatives and staff and all here who seek to govern. Breathe upon us your Spirit, that we might be who our state needs just for today. Just for today. When our day is done, let it be done, and give us rest and grace with loved ones. With grateful hearts we enter now. Amen.
Amen. The chaplain for today is Hans Jorgensen from St. Timothy's Lutheran Church, St. Paul, Minnesota. Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing and recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The clerk will take the roll. The clerk will close the roll. A quorum is present. The clerk will read the journal of the preceding day.
Journal of the House, 93rd Session, 2023, third day, St. Paul, Minnesota, Thursday, January 5th, 2023.
If there is no objection, further reading of the journal will be dispensed with, and the journal will be approved as corrected by the chief clerk. Hearing no objection, the journal is approved as corrected by the chief clerk. Reports of standing committees and divisions. A copy of this order of business is at your desk and online. If there is no objection, the reports will be adopted. Hearing no objection, the reports are adopted. Second reading of House files.
Second reading, House File number 37.
Second reading.
Second reading, House File number 31.
Second reading. There's a motion at the desk. The clerk will report the motion.
Pursuant to Article 4, Section 19 of the Constitution of the State of Minnesota, Long moves that the rule therein be suspended and an urgency be declared that the rules of the House be so far suspended so that House File number 31 be given its third reading and be placed upon its final passage.
The member from Hennepin, the Majority Leader, Representative Long.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. That is my motion. This is to declare an urgency so that we can take up the tax conformity bill. There's been some good bipartisan work done on this bill, and we're hoping to move it quickly so that tax preparers and tax filers will have the guidance they need in time.
The member from Stearns, the Minority Leader, Representative Demuth.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, this is a good vote. Please vote green to suspend the rules.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. The clerk will report the bill.
House File number 31, an act relating to taxation.
Gomez. I call on the author of the bill, the member from Hennepin, the tax chair, Representative Gomez.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning, everyone. So House File 31 is federal tax conformity. When Congress passes changes to the Internal Revenue Code, we in Minnesota do not automatically align our tax code with these changes. Instead, we selectively adopt the changes that make sense for the residents of our state. Since the last time we did conformity in 2019, we have the bill, or there have been several federal acts that have touched the Internal Revenue Code. So the bill in front of you today includes provisions from 7 different federal acts, including the tax treatment for student loans and some economic recovery supports for the hospitality industry, including restaurant revitalization grants and shuttered venue grants. Last week in the Taxes Committee, Commissioner Paul Marquardt told us that if we can get these changes signed by the governor by Friday, January 13th, they'll be able, the Department of Revenue can implement them in time for the 2022 tax filing season. So that's why we're proceeding with the urgency that we are today. And I thank the Minority Leader Demuth for pushing that forward and for all the members for supporting it. Thank you. So if we can get this signed into law, it will eliminate the need for amended returns in the future based on these changes. Our staff in the House has worked diligently on this effort, and I extend my thanks to them and to our partners at the Department of Revenue and in the Senate. Our nonpartisan staff, Sean Williams and Chris Klayman in House Research, Cynthia Templin in House Fiscal, partisan staff, Sean Haydorn and Patrick McQuillan, and our partners at the Department of Revenue, Joanna Bears, Assistant or Commissioner, Deputy or Assistant Commissioner, I think it's Deputy Commissioner Klockziem, and our new Commissioner, Paul Marquardt, have all had a role in this. Representative Davids has been a partner and is a co-author on this effort, and I thank him and the other members of the Tax Committee for passing this on a unanimous voice vote last week. And for the GOP Tax Committee members who haven't been following every step of this exciting bill with bated breath. We did make the change that several of you requested, in that we extended the period of time that people will be able to file amended returns based on these changes. We did that in Ways and Means. So I appreciate the suggestion, and it's sort of an example of how bills get made better by moving through our committee process. So I thank you for that participation. The Senate bill also has bipartisan authorship and passed out of Senate taxes on a unanimous voice vote. And so I thank you for your consideration and hope you'll vote for it.
The member from Fillmore, Representative Davids.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. This is a very, very good bill. This is tax conformity. I have tried for the last 30 years, every time I could, to get this done as soon as possible. We've had the last 3 years. It's been slowed down a little bit. That's been unfortunate, but I just want to thank Chair Gomez for working with us on this. I'd like to thank Joanna Bears, as you mentioned, over the department, who was very instrumental in this, and of course Commissioner Marquardt was very helpful. I'd also like to just point out one provision in the bill, the shuttered venues provision, that really, really needs to be taken care of. That was an Erdahl bill. It's in here, and I think that plus all of the other conformity pieces are really going to help the people of the state of Minnesota. I hope that board lights up as green as it can be.
The member from Dakota, Representative Garofalo.
After 18 years, you had to look it up? Really? Madam Speaker, Representative Gomez, thank you for bringing this bill forward today. I'm happy about the fact that we have an individual bill that we have agreement on that we can pass. I want to thank the DFL majority for doing this. Also a reminder to folks that there's lots of things on our agenda that we do have agreement on. There'll be plenty of things for us to fight about later on, but I hope this is a sign of things to come, that for those items that we do agree on, we can work on both sides of the aisle to enact those things individually as single bills. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'll be voting yes on this bill and encourage everyone to do the same. Thank you.
There are no amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, House File number 31.
Third reading. Discussion to the bill. Any discussion to the bill? Seeing none, the clerk will take the roll on the bill. The clerk will close the roll. There being 132 ayes and 0 nays, the bill is passed as amended and its title, or the bill is passed and its title agreed to. Introduction and first reading of House Files. The following House Files have been offered for introduction today. The Chief Clerk will report the House Files and give them their first reading.
Introduction and first reading of House Files 118 through 213.
First reading House Files 118 through 213. Motions and resolutions. There are copies of the non-controversial motions at the House desk and online. If there's no objection, we will take action on these motions first. Hearing no objection, the motions prevail. Announcements. Representative Long.
Madam Speaker, the Rules Committee will be meeting 5 minutes after we adjourn in Capitol 120.
Any further announcements? Representative Long.
Madam Speaker, I move that when the House adjourns today, it adjourns until 5:15 p.m. Wednesday, January 11th, 2023.
Sean, is that? Representative Long moves that when the House adjourns today, it adjourns until 5:15 p.m. Wednesday, January 11th, 2023. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. Representative Long.
Madam Speaker, I move that the House do now adjourn.
Representative Long moves that the House do now adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails. The House stands adjourned until 5:15 Wednesday, January 11th, 2023.